I don't understand why a nation that's as mineral rich and growing as Nigeria has to go and beg from Uncle Sam for help serving their own people. Nigerians have plenty of resources to help these people get back, or at least get something where they can have stability and a life. Now they're denied, they're ground down, they're called criminals, they're called vagrants, their homes are bulldozed with no warning. It's a horrific life that these people are living, and nobody's here. I mean, why should it be? You don't want America to come here and say anything about terrorism, but you want their money? That doesn't make sense to me whatsoever.
Mayor Arnold is right. You can't eat your cake and have it. You want them to always lend you money. You want that American dollars from them, but you don't want them to talk about the things you're doing wrong in your country. How does that work? And don't let anyone deceive you with narratives that America never cares for anyone, that the reason they are doing this and saying this and criticizing the Nigerian government is simply because they want to invade Nigeria, they want to take over our resources, blah, blah, blah. No. Remember that the same America brought APC to power. Yes, it was all right at the time. No one said that they want to invade Nigeria, they want to take over resources, to the extent that Obama, the then president, had to make a video urging Nigerians to vote out Goodluck Jonathan. Can you imagine? Everything was alright then, but today, the same thing they did to get to power is about to hit them, and they are spreading narratives to you and you are listening to them. Everyone must milk this. If ever they have the intention of taking over our country and blah blah blah, all the things they say, when we reach that bridge, Nigerians will cross it. Yes. It's very obvious that diplomatic relations between the United States and the Nigerian government has broken down. These are signs that they are ready to support the opposition in Nigeria, so the opposition must milk this. They are coming out little by little criticizing the government. Imagine what they will say when the election is near. And it's not as if they are fabricating stories and narratives against the Nigerian government. All they've been saying and continue to say are all Nigerians have been saying all along. So Nigerian government must do the right thing. If they fail to do the right thing, they can't stop people from criticizing them. They can shut Nigerians up, arrest them, intimidate them, and detain them for weeks without trial just because they criticize the government, but they cannot stop outsiders, foreigners, including US officials, from criticizing them. It's very simple. If you don't want to be criticized, put in every effort to do the right thing. Nigerians will understand. They will say, after all, you've done this, you've done that. Is it because of this little one that you didn't do? They can tolerate that and give you the pass. But when they fail to do the basics, like insecurity, can you imagine? Terrorists, who they prefer to call bandits, you can see their wave. They are freely moving around in the state. After seeing this video, you might be asking, who have the Nigerian military been fighting all along? They seem to be multiplying every day and they can't do anything about it. These are basics that citizens expect from their government. What's the essence of having a government if they can't deliver the basic services? These are the least expected from a government. There is no economy that can grow in an atmosphere of war. Despite the fact that it's not official, but you can see that Nigeria is at war. Are we going to talk about all the people, millions of Nigerians who are living in IDP camps? Whose responsibility is it to relocate these people to their homes? Is the Nigerian government trying to say that these people can no longer go back to their homes because they've been chased by marauding terrorists? Does it mean that the terrorists now own their communities, all their farmlands, the place they've been living for years, centuries even? So it doesn't make any sense. They behave as if nothing like this exists. They've never made any budget to take care of these displaced people in their own country, a country that is not at war, but people are living in IDP camps. Let's hear what Mayor Arnold had to say about it.
Estimates anywhere from 4 to 10 million Nigerians who were peaceful, productive people that are now denied and ground down and given no chance to get back. And that's the larger, to me, tragedy, the byproduct of this. I see children, a lot of them, multitudes, millions, literally, of children growing up believing that power comes from violence and that being peaceful is death. And that's a curse on this nation if there's no intervention. Our schools, we have so many testimonials. The kids show up wanting to get guns and go back and kill, and they get an education, they want to go back and rebuild. That's how this is ultimately fixed. When the internally displaced are recognized and restored, it'll be the foundation of a great nation. Until then, I fear for this nation.
This is so heartbreaking, and the worst part is the Nigerian government feels it's not their responsibility to relocate these people back to their homes. It's not as if these people committed any crime. They were just minding their business, trying to survive in this hostile environment, and all of a sudden they were invaded with a lot of casualties. All their homes, everything were burnt down, and in some cases their communities have now been renamed to foreign sounding names. Yes, this is the reality. They are taking over their lands, chasing them away, and people try to say that there is no agenda, that there is no genocide taking place. Yes. And the worst part is, it seems that some Nigerian soldiers are aiding these marauding terrorists. That's according to the testimony of people living in these communities in the middle belt of Nigeria. Let's take a listen.
What actually is paining us most is when our youth, stand to defend, to react, the security personnel are fighting us. They are fighting us. Most of the casualties in the hospitals, they were injured by these soldiers. I don't actually know. Have they come to secure the life of people or to fight the people? Knowingly that the Fulani man is the man that is always attacking us. They knew and they have done nothing about it. Besides that also, I want to say this to your hearing, Commissioner of Police. Hear this very, very well. The people used to come with sophisticated weapons. Sophisticated weapons. I have an exhibit of what happened. What is this? What color? Which color is this? Is this not army green? This is what they use. But when our boys will stand with their local, I say local, just local made gun to protect their land, your people will fight them and will also collect it. We are bitter about that one. We are bitter about that one. And so we want to say this categorically, that if these people will not, if they will not support us, if they will not support us, please clear them away.
As you can see, this is coming from eyewitnesses on the ground where these happen. So why is there this uproar when Americans talk about it? As if they are not saying the same thing that Nigerians are saying. Nigerians that experience this on a daily, they are saying this. Why is there this pushback from Nigerian officials when Americans talk about it? They talk about their invasion, trying to take over our natural resources. One question comes to mind. Have you ever benefited from Nigerian natural resources? The answer is no. Majority of Nigerians have never benefited from these natural resources they talk about. So what difference does it make? Nigerian politicians are the ones enjoying these natural resources. They steal as much as they can, they launder some abroad, buy homes in foreign countries where things work, where their politicians work to deliver services to their people, but back home, the people that own the natural resources never get these services. In fact, you have to become a mini local government chairman in your community in order to enjoy the good things of life. You have to provide your own water. Pipe-borne water virtually doesn't exist in any Nigerian city or community. No, you never get it. Even where it exists, it doesn't work 24 hours. The taps don't run 24 hours. Also, you have to provide your own electricity in order to enjoy the good things of life. The public power supply is very epileptic. Also, in some cases, in some communities, you have to build your own roads. If you want to enjoy the good things of life, if you don't want to be servicing your car every day, many communities contribute money and build their own roads. These are the responsibilities of the government. So what are they actually doing with the oil money? With all the natural resources, what are they doing with the money? Even the people that used to fight for resource control, the Niger Delta militants, they've all dropped their arms because they now enjoy the oil money with the political elites. Yes, successive governments in Nigeria always award pipeline security contracts to them. So they no longer fight for the people because they are now enjoying the money themselves. What's not to like? The reason they were fighting before was because they wanted that money. Now they've gotten it. They are no longer talking about the people. The very poor of the poor who live in these communities where there is massive oil spills. Oil spills that continue to go on because of pipeline vandalization and many things. They continue to endure this. Who is going to come to their rescue? So you can see there isn't much difference between what is happening now and what will happen if foreigners are directly in charge of Nigerian natural resources. The people that are managing the resources today, they are our brothers, they are our compatriots, but they treat us as if we are their slaves, as if they are colonists. They see themselves as overlords that should be worshipped, that people should tremble at their presence. So why are people always raising the issue when the people that are managing your natural resources are treating you like dirt, as if you are animals? So they should stop these comparisons. If Nigerians are forced to deal with foreigners managing our natural resources, we will fight them the way we are supposed to fight them. But the question remains, why aren't Nigerians fighting their own brothers who are stealing the natural resources today? Thanks for watching.